after the 12 o'clock ride goes out, all the kids that have worked wanted to go and take one ride. You know, so we loaded them all onto a wagon, and it was the driver and a bunch of kids that had been up here working. And they didn't come back, and they didn't come back. Next thing we knew, they were walking. They got back here and ran out of gas. So don't take the free ride. So here the driver was with a bunch of kids, you know, 12 years old or so. After midnight in the woods. I think they may have had a flashlight, so that was the good thing. I don't know if they charge more for the pop-ups or not, but... Is anybody from Mason County? Oh, so you all will know if I'm telling a story.
Yeah.
Help me out if I'm wrong. For those of you who have never been here, this is the West Virginia State Farm Museum. They have Heritage Days later in the year. Awesome. They have all their little workers making apple butter and all that good stuff.
We'll have to get some.
Yes. You love apple butter.
Mm-hmm.
Actually, been about 5 years. The sky was so clear. It was beautiful up here that night. Everything. Oh, man.
Double decker. That was good.
If anybody's got to go, we can stop at the double decker. It won't take too long.
I wrote that. It doesn't have a leak in it, does it?
No leaks.
Double decker. I don't either.
That's for the rich folks.
You have to know how to climb a pole to get up there.
The path that we're going to be going in on was actually the railway that transported chemicals and things into the TNT area, the plants. I'm sure everybody knows this area was used to make TNT during World War II. And when it was over, it was just pretty much left. And that's how the ground became contaminated. During the 1980s, they came in and the EPA came in and done a big cleanup. The state, I believe. I think all this acreage now belongs to, it's a wildlife preserve.
That's beautiful.
Which, like, with the chemicals and stuff that were dumped, we used to bring our kids up here and fish. And sometimes your fish didn't look very nice. You know, it wasn't a fish you were going to take home and cook.
It's like you glow at dark.
Pardon me, yeah, with white glow.
Did we interrupt?
It is. Like I said, this is where the train tracks were that took you back into here.
Nice.
Yeah, the dynamite was made up here. So that's why, like, the igloos are covered in grass, or, you know, they're covered.
You have no business here. You're gonna be sorry.
And I never put two and two together, Men in Black, and then associating it with the movie. So apparently Men in Black have really been around for a long time since there was been a movie made, and that's, you know, they were government men and aliens, you know, but for there to be a movie then, and that was what it was about. So, yeah, my husband's like, oh, you're crazy. I'm like, where'd they get the idea?
That's a cool tractor.
Yeah.
Are you recording?
Yes.
Of course, after the war, this was all just abandoned. There was nothing up here. You know, there was no homes really. So that's why everything's just been taken over with, you know, yeah, there you go. It's just all grown up, and
We used to come up here as teenagers and ride through and scary
I'm used. Well, of course, you know.
There's one.
Trespassers! There's nothing for you to see here. Proceed at your own risk.
And of course, since it all did grow up, you know, what young kids do best when you're out learning, this is where your parents brought you and taught you how to drive. What were they thinking? Because, you know, then when you got your driver's license, this is where you came to drive. The igloos. No, that, you have to, like when you leave the farm museum, you go straight on out the road, and then it's behind the T, you go to the left, and then the next one that goes back in toward the highway. You go past them, I don't know how well they're marked now. Yeah, there used to be tons of roads up here. I mean, so many that, you know, people bring their Jeeps up or, you know, whatever, but then they've got to where they blocked them off. Of course, this is one of my husband's favorite places to come and fish, and there's ponds everywhere because, you know, if there had been a fire, you know, it would have been awful. That's why all the ponds, so that they would have access to put out the fires. But we dropped over a bank and drove down into one. It looked like right out of maybe a Swamp Thing. It was, I mean, I was like, ow. But I mean, oh, it's just the trees and everything. It was just, I was like, we're leaving. Sorry, I couldn't.
What's over there? What's that building over there, ma'am?
It's, whew.
This would have been like the track. This is part of the aqueduct, except the track, the trains that came in under, and to get their chemicals and things. We'll see more of those that are more clear. So there's all kinds of stuff that's covered up that you can't get to anymore. Did anybody see the Darkwing premiere? Did they go to that? I missed it too. There's a new documentary called Darkwing. They're not doing it tonight, but I think they're doing it at noon tomorrow. The trains would go underneath, and I don't think it would be like trains.